And I do want to talk a little bit about the Ravens and the Niners. And this is a big, big game. Now, I know we talked about it at the beginning of the program. The Niners feel like the head and shoulders best team in football. If there were a team that were at the shoulders of the head, it might be the Ravens.
Mm-hmm.
Now, again, injury concerns here for the Ravens. The running back position continues. It continued tonight with Mitchell going out of this game after their win over the Jaguars. 4.5 feels hefty to me for the Niners at home. It did not change. The total went up from 45 to 46.5. By the way, under cash today. Niners do look like a wagon offensively all of a sudden.
Yeah.
But the Ravens might be, this side of Dallas, one of the better defenses that the Niners are going to face. Now, if you go back to that Sunday night game, the Niners put up 42 on the Cowboys, back when the Cowboys were still playing pretty good defense. What do you make of this number here? Because, again, the Ravens haven't even clinched their division yet, and yet they are the front runners to be the number one seed in the AFC. Same thing for the Niners. Both those teams in similar positions. Whoever wins this game is going to take a huge leap to cement that number one seed.
And look, this is number one against number one right now, as you mentioned, AFC against NFC. So Baltimore, this was 5.5. There are some fives out there. I'm going to be curious to see what this reopens tomorrow, just because line moved down, I think, with a little bit of uncertainty on San Francisco's defensive injuries, by the way. Today, we know Javon Hargrave missed, Eric Armstead missed today. It wasn't going to affect them against an Arizona team that they out-talented. They had a couple offensive linemen with some injuries as well. So no stars. I mean, it's not like McCaffrey or Debo or Trent Williams or obviously the quarterback, but these add up when you get these like defensive line injuries. Both their top two defensive linemen out. Baltimore, we mentioned Keaton Mitchell. How long he's going to be out, we don't know. Ronnie Stanley, their left tackle, left with a concussion. Also Marcus Williams. So I have a feeling the 49ers are going to get the backing, and the books are going to need Baltimore a little bit here. Going to be probably the highest handle game you would expect, even on Christmas night, even with going against It's a Wonderful Life or whatever Christmas movie is airing that night. Baltimore, look, they've won 4 in a row. They've won 8 of their last 9. San Francisco, obviously, on a 6-game streak. So, a little bit tough to fade either of these two teams, at least at this point. But I want to see, what the Ravens, if they can clean a little bit up on defense, because that's where I thought, even though they held Jacksonville to 7 points, Jacksonville just shot themselves in the foot tonight. I don't think that score tonight was highly deceiving.
Well, here's the thing. The Ravens to win the AFC and be in the Super Bowl are plus 210.
Mm-hmm.
The Niners to represent the NFC is minus $1.10. Is it the numbers implying to you that it's more dependent upon Baltimore to be the number one seed than it is San Francisco?
I think so. Because we've seen San Francisco go and win in Philadelphia.
And just, whoosh, slap them around in Philadelphia.
Like, can Baltimore go win in Kansas City?
That's the question.
Can Baltimore go win in Miami?
Buffalo.
Can Baltimore go win in Buffalo, even though they probably aren't going to? They'd probably get Buffalo at home based on the records right now. But I think they might be a little bit more home dependent than certainly San Francisco.
That's the way it appears to me at this juncture of the season, too.
Go to VSiN.com/subscribe to become a VSiN Pro subscriber today.